Today on ETalk, we discuss the SAG Awards, spring break, app updates, self-love, and so much more. Coming up. Hey ETalkers, thanks for tuning in to ETalk. I'm Quinn here with Avery and Kelsey, and we are so excited to talk about the latest celebrity gossip of the week. So we finally got some warm weather down here, guys. How are we feeling about it?
Oh my God, I'm so happy right
Ready
now.
to act up.
80
I
degrees.
feel that.
I'm tanning by the lake, like skipping my classes.
Ice cream every day.
Yeah.
Or slushy, either way.
No, I feel that. I'm like, I need to get my legs tan. I need to get my body tan because I want to wear shorts for
I
warm
feel like
weather.
we should let our professors should let us have classes like outside.
Yeah,
No,
mine
1,000%.
did today.
I did that last year and I loved it.
First
so
of all,
I'm
it
in.
makes me more engaged. Second of all, like, why not?
Yeah.
True,
But-
true.
No, I feel that. So we have a decent amount of celebrity gossip this week, I would say. I don't know if you guys have seen Pam and Tommy on Hulu, but it is a documentary about kind of the controversy surrounding Pamela Anderson. And she actually came out yesterday and said that she has a new documentary that is going to be coming out with Netflix. They're not sure when it's going to be released yet. But this documentary is going to be her way that she's telling her story. So she actually had no involvement with Pam and Tommy.
No way.
No, so she didn't have any involvement in that show, and Lily James, who plays her actually in it, tried to reach out to her, and Pamela never responded. So I think she kind of just wanted to like step away from it.
You know, it's so annoying. We hear this story go down like way too many times with like women and their like no power in their own show. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I think it'll be really interesting to hear and kind of see like how this documentary is going to be. Also, it's going to be on Netflix as opposed to Hulu. So kind of just seeing how that all goes down. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but it actually is, like, Pam and Tommy actually is really interesting, and it is a pretty good documentary.
No,
or
I
series.
think
too,
yeah, I'm definitely gonna put that on my list, and I think that since it's gonna be on Netflix, at least hers, it's gonna be more interesting seeing how many people go from like Hulu and Netflix, and then, like comparing those two, or how like Netflix decides to produce the show. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, because it's a pretty hot topic, or pretty hot show on Hulu. It's like pretty high on their charts.
Okay.
So
Wow.
it'll be interesting to see that.
Yeah, well, in other TV news, we had the Euphoria finale this past Sunday, and this was probably the craziest season I've ever seen of the show. Like, I know there's only been 2, but this one, I feel like it really showed the character development. Like, it took each episode to talk specifically about why each character is the way they are, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and it made a lot of sense in like why the show went in the direction it did, and why Bruce started doing drugs and all the stuff like that. And then the finale specifically, I mean, you had the introduction of Dominic Fike's character this season, and he sang the most beautiful song that melted my entire heart.
Gorgeous.
It was called Little Star, and they're actually coming out with a version of it on Spotify.
I was gonna say, is he gonna release
Yeah.
it? Because I'm like, all
was
my
that
roommates are like,
It
this song.
took up
The
about
Zendaya
7
song.
minutes of the episode, but he's
It was
making a
so
much
pretty.
shorter version of that. So yeah, and then also
Flawless.
with just like the ending, what happened with Fez and Ashtray. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but I don't want to spoil it. I'm just so curious, like, to see what happens with that. And then
It was
also
definitely a contrary from
Oh,
like the
I
first
cried.
season.
I
like,
cried,
First
yeah.
season wasn't as emotionally like giving.
I
if
felt
that
like I
makes
was on an
sense.
emotional roller coaster the whole entire time. Like, I cried with the characters, I laughed with the characters.
every single episode.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, a lot of this season was about the play that Lexi wrote, and I'm just curious to see how it affects her relationships with the other characters in the next season. I feel like that's what it's going to be about.
Yeah.
But actually, the new season is not going to be out until 2024 because Zendaya signed a contract with another show. So we have to wait.
all the TikToks that people are like, I won't be sitting in the
I
same room with my
know.
roommates
Yeah.
like watching. I'm like, wait, this is emotional.
No, it's making me sad, honestly. But,
But
you know,
it's okay.
Zendaya is working. She's making money.
She's
Like, good
killing
for
it.
her.
Like,
Yeah.
girl, go
She's
off.
grinding.
And honestly, whatever show she's about to be in, I'm probably gonna go follow up and
Oh,
watch
me
that
too,
one
me too.
For being
To kind of
honest.
hold me over in the meantime.
love that.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Well, on the contrary, Sydney Sweeney got
Oh my God, I'm
The
so
engagements
happy
are
for
just
her.
rolling in.
No,
Yes.
literally, I'm so
these
happy
days.
for her because I don't know if you guys heard, but like she's had a lot of rough and dangerous like relationships in the past with guys. So 4 years ago when she found her little lover, she was like, I finally am like in a really happy like relationship. I finally was able to find myself and then finally fall in love with someone else as well. So like it was so
That's so good to hear. And then also Joey King got engaged too. I know she was with Jacob Elordi, who's Nate's character, for a really long time. And they split up in like 2019, and I think she's been with this new guy for like about 6 months now. And she said she's like the happiest she's ever been, and she never knew what real love felt like until she met him.
I love to see
that. Good for them.
I'm excited to see who gets engaged next because we have a lot coming in.
Yes, for sure.
But next up, we will discuss spring break inspired outfits. Don't go anywhere.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Style Corner. I'm Kelsey again, and today we are going to be talking about outfits based on spring break locations. So let's get started. All right, so if you plan on going to the city over spring break, I have a few outfits for you. So say you're going just like on a day with your friends to get some coffee or whatever. I thought that it would be nice because it's still kind of, you know, a little chilly up north, if that's kind of where you're going, New York. I thought you could still use a little bit of leather, you know. I did say that the leather is kind of going out just because we're heading into spring, but it's still a little chilly up there. So I think you could definitely spice it up with a little blazer or a sweatshirt, and then a blazer on top of the sweatshirts are really, really in right now and very trendy, super cute. Styles up anything. Definitely go that way. Now, for some spring break at the beach, I thought that the linen pants are definitely in right now. Super cute, super comfy, and you can go all day without being like super hot and like obviously sweating, but you can also tan. And as you can see, I made a little example right there. And then we also have a little example with like a cover up, so like a little skirt tie with like a kimono. I thought that's a super cute little look. And then obviously we have the basic maxi dresses, but you know, in a different little adorable pattern. Definitely go for that if you're going on a night on Lake Town, just to go out to dinner with some friends or whatever. All right, so next up, we're going to be discussing the SAG Awards. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. I'm Avery, and Tommy Quinn and I are going to be discussing the SAG Awards. So first up, I just wanted to talk about some of the winners of the TV shows. We had Squid Game win actually a lot of awards.
Not surprised.
Specifically Best Male and Female Lead in a TV series. They both won, the two main actors. And then we had Ted Lasso win a lot of awards. We had Hacks, we had Succession. These are all shows my parents watch, you know, like I don't really watch anything. Squid Game, obviously, like I did watch, and I thought it was phenomenally done. Like, and the whole thing was in Korean, so like, you know, I usually don't get into shows like that, but the fact that I was able to get into it because it was just that good was super impressive to me. So I did appreciate that.
Yeah. I feel like same thing. A lot of those shows I didn't watch, but like my dad watched them, my mom watched them, which I think is like honestly really interesting because like the shows that we watch are just like not up to that par.
Yeah.
And it's really fascinating too, especially with like the rise of streaming services, like how different TV has come. Like you don't have to sit down at 8/7 Central every day to watch your favorite TV show. It's like it's so readily available, and I think that's like really helped with like the growing popularity of like TV, because TV was kind of taking a dip for a moment when like YouTube was about, but it is like totally going back up again.
I mean,
and
I don't watch that much TV.
Neither do I.
I'm a
but,
YouTube
like,
girl. Big
I
YouTube
like
girl.
reality TV, so I do
don't
like
get me
watch my
started.
shows
I
once
love
a
my
week.
reality but there's a lot of movies, obviously. We saw like a decent amount of diversity, I would say, in the winning of those. King Richard won, and that was the
Love
male
that movie.
actor.
I thought
in
Will
leading
Smith
role.
did a phenomenal job in
So
that.
good.
Yeah.
And also, can we talk about his outfit? Like, he popped off.
Yeah.
Him and Jada Pinkett Smith, sorry. They had a Gareth Pug, like, they both had these like navy blue outfits on, and like they kind of coordinated.
Coordination.
It was like such like their look. It was such a vibe. Love that. And then West Side Story. They won the best female actress in leading role.
Let's talk about it, because not only did she win the award, but she made history. She is the first openly queer woman to win that award.
Oh my gosh.
I
A queen.
love
Literally
Ariana
a queen.
DeBose. I saw her on Broadway in A Bronx Tale, and she is just like the most phenomenal performer ever. And did you guys see West Side Story?
I didn't see the new one. I saw the old
It's
one.
on Disney Plus as of yesterday.
Oh wow,
It
that's
is
good to
the
know.
I need to watch
best
it now.
movie I have ever seen. It deserves every single award it's nominated for and wins. I can't speak highly enough about it.
I tried to watch it when I was in quarantine, but it was not out on streaming platforms
Yeah.
yet, so it was like illegal camera quality, you know, like
yeah.
not good. So.
I need to watch it because
Yeah.
I was in West Side Story
No
in middle school.
Oh my
way.
God, so was
In
I.
middle school?
When I was at
So-
camp, I was in West Side Story. I was one of
Just
the
so
people in the
that.
back, like snapping.
No, I was like a total background dancer, like not relevant at
Yeah,
all. But like,
same.
I was supposed to be in the video, so. Another big one was Coda. They got the best cast in a motion picture. Didn't see that one, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, so might have to stream her too. But yeah, the outfits were definitely a big thing,
There
like
was
they
an
always
outfit
are.
mishap. Fran
Yes.
Drescher and what was her name? Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek's glove got caught on Fran Drescher's dress.
I heard about that.
And they had to wait for an assistant to like come and pull it off them before Salma had to go out and present the award.
I'm like, imagine how much that glove probably cost.
Yeah, I know.
More
And
than
it
my
was
life,
stuck
but,
on
like-
crystal embellishments on her dress. So imagine a crystal coming off of that custom-made dress.
It
Like,
just
could
goes
not pick-
flying
yeah.
across the red
Yeah,
carpet.
no,
like-
exactly. All right, but anyways, next up, Holland will be giving us the latest social media app updates. Don't go anywhere.
Hey everyone, welcome to Social Corner. I'm Holland, and today we're going to be reviewing the latest social media app updates. So first we have Snapchat. Now you're able to change your username, which is so exciting. I know so many people have really embarrassing usernames from like 6th grade, and now we finally get to change it. Snapchat listened to its users. So this is how you do it. You go into settings, and then you're gonna look at your name and your username, and then you get to change your display name. So next we have TikTok. Now you can make 10-minute videos. So there's gonna be variation in the content now. It's not only gonna be 60 seconds, 15 seconds, 3 minutes. Now you also get to make 10-minute videos, which I think is also super exciting. All right, and then for Instagram, you can now like your stories. So you can show your friends that you like their Instagram stories. You can reach out to them that way. And then you can also delete threads. So you can have multiple posts now, and you can delete one of them if you want to spice up your feed, change how it looks on Instagram, and you do that by hitting the edit button, and then there'll be a little trash can in the corner, and you hit on that, and then a post will be deleted. Next up, we have Tommy telling us how to love your body. Don't go anywhere.
Hey everyone, I'm Tommy, and today I'm going to talk all about loving your body. So last week was Love Your Body Week, and a lot of people get confused onto what exactly body positivity and loving your body means. A lot of people think to themselves that body positivity means that creating a change to make yourself healthier, to help make yourself lose weight, to fit into the ideal bodies. That's body negativity. That's hating on yourself. Body positivity is making sure that you are comfortable in your own skin, in your own body. Every body is perfect. And it definitely does not mean changing your habits. That's not body positivity at all, because at the end of the day, that's not making you happy. The things that make you happy and that make your body feel good is what body positivity is. Some of the things that I do to help myself feel better in my body is eating the foods that I love. I love popcorn. I'm not afraid to admit it. Every time that I eat it, I still feel good about myself, even though it might not be considered the healthiest thing in the world. I feel better after, and that's what body positivity is. Of course, on the healthier side, I also have an acai bowl, obsessed with these. I'm really into skincare, as you can tell from last week's segment. So washing my face, doing face mask, Biore strips, all of the above makes me feel way better, especially because I struggled with skin problems in the past, and that was a huge insecurity of mine. And last but not least, you might be wondering what this picture is. I take jazz here at Elon. I'm obsessed with it. I've taken it for 2 semesters. It makes me feel so good after every single class. And if you're looking for something fun to do, I definitely suggest signing up for a dance class. Showing your body love is body positivity. Next up, we will be discussing spring break.
Hey talkers, I'm Quinn here with Avery, Holland, and Tommy, and we are going to be talking all about spring break. So spring break is coming up in 2 weeks-ish.
So excited.
So excited. I'm ready for a break.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
So what are your guys' plans? Tommy?
Well, I am taking my first vacation since the 4th grade.
Oh, big calendar.
I'm so excited, and I'm going, where am I in the 4th grade? So I'm going to Daytona Beach with my family. I'm really excited. I'm a big family person. I'm one of 6 kids. This is kind of one of those things.
Wow,
where it's
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
So it's me, my twin brother, and my
You have
dad.
a twin?
I do.
I'm learning so much right now.
This is going to be so much fun, and we're driving there, so we're gonna like go all over Florida. Like Daytona's like pretty central, so we can do whatever. Maybe we'll do Disney Springs.
Miami.
I'm excited. Yes.
All right, so I'm going home, but I want to talk about some more grand scale vacations that you could have if I were to be going somewhere. This is where I would probably want to go. I know there's like a lot of like companies who do trips to the Bahamas, like a Bahamas cruise for college kids. You could go to like Atlantis, like all-inclusive resorts I think are a really good option for spring break. Because spring break trips as it is are already expensive, but if you're paying like $1,000 for an entire package to have like food and a bunch of different restaurant options and then a beach and then the cocktails if you're 21 of course, don't underage drink. I would go to like Mexico or Cancun or the Bahamas or a lot of people are thinking about Costa Rica, and I can vouch for Costa Rica.
Have you been there?
Yes, I have been. Thank you for asking. So I went in December and I rappelled down waterfalls and I went ATVing. Yeah, oh my gosh. So many cool things you could do there, but where can you like go locally that's like cool, you know?
Yeah, so I'm a big I like to fly, but I don't love to fly. So I'd prefer if I could drive somewhere. Some good places I know that my friends have gone for a couple of trips are Charleston, only 3.5 hour drive.
I can't believe I still haven't even been there.
No, and it's a fun place to go too because you're right by another college when you're there. So it's you're gonna see a lot of people your age. There's great restaurants. There's the beach. There's
it's so cute.
It's so
cute. Instagram ready.
So,
the building.
You better get those good outfits.
Yes.
Then the Outer Banks, not the nicest.
I love the Outer Banks,
but you can get a big house with your friends.
Yes.
Fun. Hello.
I know somebody doing that actually. I just talked to somebody about that yesterday. Yeah.
We love that. I think Atlanta and Savannah, Georgia, two
I've
fun
been
ones.
to Atlanta.
5,
I
6
love
hours.
it. Pond City Market is great.
Exactly.
Super fun place to just go for the day, you know, see the city.
And then if you don't want to go super far, like Wilmington, North Carolina, I think is another great place, as well as Charlotte. I think there are some fun places
Charlotte
to
is
go.
cool.
Charlotte is so underrated.
Yeah, the city
it's
is
great.
really fun.
Exactly, and you can go to they have a fun food market there too. That's fun to go.
And an American Girl store, which is so trending right now. So trending.
Why is that coming back? I don't get that.
But as it should, you know.
I'm scared of them personally.
So Holland, what are your plans?
I'm going home. I live near Washington D.C., so I'm gonna go see some monuments.
Yes.
Do all of it. Fun. Yes.
I love Georgetown. I think Georgetown's great. It's also driving distance from here, pretty much. You could go
5 hours, right?
About 5 hours, 6 hours of traffic, but nothing too bad. So I'm excited for that. I miss being home. So
honestly, I like using spring break as a reset kind of. I know a lot of people like it to go on their crazy vacations with all their friends, but for me it's a total reset, just relax, chill, and
recharging your social battery.
Yes, we need that.
So anyways, thank you so much for joining us tonight and tuning into this week's ETalk.
To find out more about ETalk, visit elonstudenttv.org.